Liverpool and Mohamed Salah are simply unstoppable this season. The Reds sitting 11 points clear at the top of the Premier League, they are marching towards their 20th league title, and Salah has been at the heart of it all. The Egyptian forward has been in electrifying form, once again proving his brilliance with a goal and an assist in Liverpool's 2-0 victory over reigning champions Manchester City, completing the double against them this season. His performances in the 2024-25 season have been nothing short of remarkable, raising the question, could this be the greatest individual campaign in Premier League history? To find out, we dive into the numbers, comparing Salah's stats to some of the league's greatest strikers, and exploring the records he could shatter along the way. But before we get into it, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell for more football content. Best ever season. Mohamed Salah is redefining what it means to be a world-class forward. As he approaches his 33rd birthday in June, the Liverpool star is showing no signs of slowing down. In fact, he's only getting better. This season, the Egyptian sits at the very top of the Premier League's all-time rankings for the best minute-to-goal contribution ratio, a testament to his relentless consistency and impact. Salah's numbers are staggering. With 44 goal contributions in just 29 appearances, the forward is averaging a goal or an assist every 58.5 minutes, outperforming some of the best seasons in Premier League history. He has surpassed Gabriel Jesus' record of 59.1 minutes per goal contribution from the 2016-2017 campaign, and is 10 minutes ahead of Erling Haaland's remarkable tally from last season. Notably, Haaland was the closest player on the list who had played more than 1,000 minutes, making Salah's dominance even more impressive. His relentless output continued in early March when he scored twice in Liverpool's 3-1 victory over Southampton, bringing his Premier League total to 27 goals and 17 assists. What makes his season even more special is the sheer frequency with which he is producing match-winning performances. No player had ever registered both a goal and an assist in the same game more than 7 times in a single Premier League campaign. Salah has already done it 8 times in just 18 matches. At this point, his performances feel like something out of a video game, as if he's playing FIFA on the easiest setting. And yet, this is very real. A 32-year-old footballer at the peak of his powers, leading Liverpool's charge towards another league title with unstoppable form. Even Liverpool's head coach, Arne Slot, can't help but marvel at Salah's brilliance. Speaking after yet another decisive performance, Slot praised his talisman. Mo and the word extraordinary is something I've heard a lot in the last 6 months, and he truly deserves this, probably for the last 8 years. I don't think he keeps surprising us because we know what a player he is and we know what he's capable of. His impact isn't just about goals, it's his playmaking too. Salah has become the fastest player in Premier League history to reach 30 goal contributions, surpassing former Liverpool great Luis Suarez, who needed 19 matches to reach that milestone. Salah has developed a near inevitable quality. Whenever the ball is at his feet, something is about to happen. At his current pace, Salah is on track for an astonishing 63 goal contributions by the end of the 2024-25 season. That would be 16 more than anyone else has ever recorded in a single campaign, and 19 more than any player has managed in a 38-game season. While Salah's goal tally is phenomenal, it's arguably his playmaking that really is elevating him to a whole new level. The Egyptian is averaging 0.74 assists per 90 minutes, ranking second all-time for a single-season assist rate among players who have played at least 1,000 minutes. The only player ahead of him is Cesc Fabregas, who recorded a higher rate in the 2016-17 season, but he only played 1,327 minutes that year, whereas Salah is set to sustain his numbers over a full season. To truly grasp the historic nature of Salah's playmaking, it's worth comparing him to some of the league's greatest creators. Kevin De Bruyne's legendary 2019-2020 season and Thierry Henry's iconic 2002-2003 campaign are the benchmarks. Henry set the Premier League record with 20 assists in 2002-2003, a mark that De Bruyne matched 17 years later. Still, De Bruyne provided his assists at a rate of 0.64 per 90 minutes, while Henry's came at 0.55 per 90, both significantly lower than Salah's current rate. If he maintains this form, Salah isn't just on course to break the record for the most assists in a season, he's on track to shatter it. Henry's 02-03 season holds a unique place in Premier League history because he remains the only player to have ever recorded at least 20 goals and 20 assists in the same campaign. No one has come close to matching that legendary feat. But with the way Salah is playing, that could soon change. If he keeps up his current form, Salah will become only the second player ever to hit the 20-goal, 20-assist mark in a single Premier League season, cementing his legacy as one of the greatest players the league has ever seen. Arne Slot's tactical masterclass. Arguably, Salah's Dutch manager also deserves some praise. Arne Slot's tactical setup has unlocked even more of Mo Salah's attacking potential, allowing him to find himself in more advanced and dangerous positions. The way Liverpool play under their new manager has shifted Salah's role slightly, pushing him higher up the pitch and into key areas inside the right channel of the penalty box. His increased involvement in these zones is a direct result of the system, which prioritizes attacking fluidity and movement. A major factor behind Salah's historic season isn't just his tactical fit, it's also his remarkable availability. The forward has been ever present for Liverpool, always ready to contribute when it matters most. Slot's flexibility with formations has also played a role. The Dutchman is comfortable using a strikerless system in which Salah and Cody Gakpo maintain width while Luis Diaz operates as a roaming false nine. This approach places greater responsibility on Salah to function as a wide forward rather than a traditional winger, demanding more attacking output from him while limiting his defensive workload. Slot has been full of praise for Salah's relentless work ethic, but the manager is also using him intelligently. Rather than exhausting him with relentless pressing, Salah is being deployed more strategically. Liverpool's number 11 is averaging a recovery in the final third every 113 minutes this season, the least frequent since the 2018-19 campaign. This suggests he is being preserved for the moments that matter most. That isn't to say Salah isn't pressing at all. He is, but in a more central role, often leaving the opposition's fullback unmarked. Instead of tracking back into deep areas, the Egyptian is supported by midfielders like Dominik Szoboszlai, Curtis Jones, and Ryan Gravenberch, as well as Trent Alexander-Arnold. This well-structured system allows Salah to stay higher up the pitch, ready to pounce on attacking opportunities. Interestingly, of Salah's 17 league goals this season, 15 have come in the second half of matches. This may not be entirely coincidental. His elite physical conditioning means that he remains fresher than his opponents in the later stages of games, allowing him to capitalize when defenses begin to tire. Beyond scoring, Salah has become Liverpool's primary attacking outlet. He is receiving more switches of play than almost any other player in the league, alongside Gakpo, with both getting 16. To put that into perspective, Salah was on the receiving end of just 20 switches across the entirety of last season's 38-game campaign. Liverpool are deliberately seeking him out, playing direct balls from deep to isolate him in one-on-one situations where he can do the most damage. As a result, his dribbling efficiency has surged. After a noticeable decline in his dribble completion rate over the past 3 seasons, falling from 39% in 2021 and 22 to 31.4% in 2023-24. He has bounced back impressively to 49.2% this season. He has also diversified his approach, mixing up his attacking play by cutting inside at times and driving to the byline at others, making him even more unpredictable for defenders. Creatively, however, Liverpool's play is more evenly distributed than ever. While Salah's crossing and dribbling numbers have increased, his share of Liverpool's expected assists remains consistent, hovering around 16.3%, a near identical figure to his contribution in previous seasons, which has ranged between 13.7% and 16% since 2018-2019. His overall influence on Liverpool's big chances created has actually dipped slightly from last season. So why is he assisting more than ever? It's not because he's taking on a greater creative burden, but rather because Liverpool's finishing has been more clinical. His teammates are capitalizing on the chances he provides, turning his passes into goals at a higher rate than before. In essence, Salah is thriving because of a perfect combination of tactical intelligence, physical conditioning, and team efficiency. He is not just Liverpool's biggest goal threat, but also their most effective playmaker, seamlessly adapting his game to Slot's system while continuing to deliver at an elite level. Can Mo Salah win the Ballon d'Or? Mohamed Salah's performances this season have put him firmly in the conversation for the Ballon d'Or. Given the sheer scale of his achievements, it's no surprise that fans and pundits alike believe he could finally claim football's highest individual honor. Historically, African players have rarely received this recognition. In fact, only one, Liberian legend George Weah, has ever won the Ballon d'Or, back in 1995 while playing for AC Milan. Salah has come close before, finishing 5th in the voting in both 2019 and 2022, but this time, the narrative feels different. This time, Salah's numbers, influence, and consistency are making a case that's impossible to ignore. Former Liverpool defender Jamie Carragher has been one of Salah's most vocal supporters, describing his campaign as something reminiscent of football's greatest icons. Mo Salah is having a Messi and Ronaldo season, Carragher said on Sky Sports. This is going to end up being the greatest season we've ever seen from an individual. I have no doubt about that. For Carragher, it's not just about Salah outscoring or out-assisting other players, it's about how far he can push the limits of what's considered possible. Carragher even compared Salah's dominance to Premier League legends, stating that while Thierry Henry is often considered the greatest player in the league's history, Salah is right behind him. For me, Mo Salah is definitely second. If he signs a new contract, that will be a fight to the finish. Daniel Sturridge, Salah's former Liverpool teammate, also believes it's time for the Egyptian forward to be seriously considered for the Ballon d'Or. We have to start putting him in that conversation, Sturridge said. What Mo is doing, season in, season out, is ridiculous. It's mind-blowing. Reflecting on Salah's journey, Sturridge admitted that few could have predicted his transformation into one of football's most prolific goal scorers. When he first arrived at Liverpool, nobody thought he'd be a guy who scores 25 goals a season, let alone what he's doing now. But what sets Salah apart isn't just his talent. It's his relentless drive to be the best. His motivation and professionalism are evident in every aspect of his game. Every summer, he comes back in unbelievable shape, Sturridge continued. He wants to be the best and to be recognized as the best in the world. And it's not just talk. Sturridge, who shared a dressing room with Salah, knows firsthand just how much this means to him. With the way Salah is playing, those ambitions don't seem far-fetched. If he continues at this level, and Liverpool go on to win major silverware, it will be impossible to ignore his claim as one of the greatest players of his generation. And perhaps the first African Ballon d'Or winner in nearly 3 decades. But what do you think? Is Mo Salah one of the best Premier League players in history, or does he have more to accomplish? Let us know your thoughts below, and be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell for more football content.